Hey guys, it's Bart6456 coming at you with PGA Tour 2K23. So feel free to hit me up in the comments. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Click the link below this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notifications to know when actual upload is. And anyway, let's get into PGA Tour 2K23. This is going to be the event with Bluff Championship at the Craggy Heights. So let's get into it. Chip at the Craggy Heights. I'm calling that because I haven't played yet. So. And I hope you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, this is a massive day for this player. Their first ever event on the PGA Tour. You've been there before. You know what it's like. Explain to us that feeling.
It's a dream come true, but yet it is still such a terrifying experience. You want to make sure that the golf ball doesn't fall off the first tee, and you just want to make contact with it. Listen, it is a dream come true, but it's also a very scary experience. Be interesting to see how this player handles it all.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens.
Nicely done.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
This one heading towards the green. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
"20 feet to the cup. Shame it didn't drop. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. He's currently tied for 15th. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craigie Heights.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's outstanding. What a putt. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Wow, that's misjudged. Just 3 feet to the cup. John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That's a big drive. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for 4th place. Well struck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Currently at -3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Oh, that was pure. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This is very well done from long range.
That's a piece of Bubba brilliance. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
You're doing rough too.
That's a little untidy.
Oh! I'm going to turn it on for fucking you.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Luke, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, shit. Stop.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
This would be a great up and down. Okay, let's get back to the action. And this from the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Straight out of the top draw.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Time to face a par 4. Oh my, that was launched.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
going with the 8-iron here. From around 180 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Nicely done. A chance to move to 5 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And nicely holed. He's currently tied for first.
Get off, Birdie. Fucking Jason Day.
Teeing off here at the 11th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Just 10 feet to the cup here. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it?
Yep.
But unfortunately having to settle for par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Damn you, Jason Day.
Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill, a little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Stop.
That's really not what we were looking for.
Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Not bad. This putt coming up is for birdie. Super shot that. And that will take him to 5 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And coming off for birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 13th. Needs this one to kick right. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. And this putt to move into first place. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Oh, so close. Bogey putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Good sounding strike, that one. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. That will work. He's currently sitting in third. It's time for a one-shotter. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. And he's safely on the green. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Okay, steady now. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 4 under for the round. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 16th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And there it is. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Okay. Man, it's insane. Fuck.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here at the 18th. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Wow, what a shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for second. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
Let's get down to the action. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. Ooh, good look at a birdie here. Currently 6 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. That's heading into the rough, I think.
Oh, bad bounce.
Henny, how's that ball lying? Tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
This lie's not great. Good shot there, Beamer. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
Fantastic touch on this one.
And back to the course with the live action. And he needs this to save par. Ah, that's frustrating. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in third place.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. This one is headed to the right. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done. Currently 5 under for the event. Setting up now on a par 4. That's not the shot he was hoping for. And now we go back to the 5th hole where this happened just a moment ago. Barbara Watson's known for some of his artistry. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one headed left.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Currently -5. Currently in 3rd place. Wow, what a save.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Trophy.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Oh, just to win the tournament.
Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. Lining up for his second. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa. 2
major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Our current leader is in 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 6th. Good shot there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently tied for 3rd. Teeing off here at the 7th. This one might roll into the rough.
Hold on.
And he's down there.
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Well, Rich, I'm not sure if this is a highlight. Going with a 3-wood here. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Now 4 back after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Well, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And down it goes. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke
Damn you,
advantage.
Bubba Watson.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. That should set up another chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Time to catch up with the Canadian, Brooke Henderson. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently at -5 now for the event. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah. Should have backspin.
That's a good-looking shot there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
None of it turns early.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Oh, just missed.
Oh, I'm -4.
This one's for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Trailing by 4 strokes. This hole is a par 5.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill, a little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
No way over there. And it's still fucking going.
A bit long on that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Well, at least it wasn't a double. He's currently tied for 8th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That's some good golf right there. Let's head over to the 14th hole.
From here, it's about 170 yards from the pin.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
This one's headed towards the rough.
Shit.
Is that what they had in mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
This is what they have left for par.
Ooh, right by the hole. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Currently a couple under for the event. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Get out of the fucking rough.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
And here we are with the third shot.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face. That one's headed right and staying right.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Yes, hold it.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Okay, steady now. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Great, no -1. Thanks,
Happening here on the
fucking
leaderboard. See if
birdie,
you can
birdie,
bounce
birdie,
back.
birdie, ever fucking birdie. No, I'm not gonna catch the fucking first place now.
Here we have a par 5.
Probably gonna bounce over the fucking rock. Yep.
That's not the one he wanted. Time for the second shot at the 16th.
The hell died. I wanted to go further than that.
Sitting at 1 under.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit from more than that now. This stupid ball won't sit.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Okay, time to return to the action. Time now for the 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Atta boy, good shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Solid par putt that. Currently 1 under for the event. A long par 4 this hole. Wow, that was just striped. From around 170 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Down.
That's well played. Pin high. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that signs off on today's round. So, this player can now go and sign the scorecard and make it official.
Yeah,
a
right,
day that
18.
will just be one of those that was okay.
That was a pretty lackluster performance today, wasn't it? Really nothing going on out there. Average would probably be the best thing I can say about that round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the first. getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And they'll tap this in for birdie. He's currently tied for 13th. Time to tee off at the second. Oh, that is crushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Outstanding approach shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one's online. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here at the third hole. This should play. He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 2 under for the event. Great shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Should find the green. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, but turn.
It's just about 3 feet away. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
Stop.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Second shot here on the 5th. Yeah, that one will play. Playing from around 110 yards out. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Why do they always turn that
It's
way?
rich, but a little too hard, that one. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. A couple under at this stage.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. This is important. Big par putt here.
That's frustrating. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Yeah, this is lovely.
It's a little wayward.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Eight feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
Nope.
Just didn't drop.
Not fucking even.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And unfortunately dropping back to even par there. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Stop.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 1 under. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, absolutely flushed. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Wonderfully played. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one is all over it.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently a couple under for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Oh, just missed that one. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance.
Stop.
All in all, it's a pretty simple,
It's damn
straightforward
rough.
par 5. Birdies are in order.
And he's hit that inside the range. And this putt to move into the top 10. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
He's in a share of 15th. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Playing from around 190 yards out. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. 4 feet to the cup. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Well played, mate. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That one should find the surface. A quality shot, that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of 8th. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Second shot here on the 16th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That'll sting a bit. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently 5 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 17th.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Lovely effort that. This one's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently sitting in 5th place. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Quality shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh, they'll be stoked with that. That could have been a big score, but a fighting finish. Well done.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And as this player finishes up the round, they'll end up in 5th place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have your company here. And Rich, we're to the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going into this final round if they have any hope to win.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. Getting ready to play their third. Putting for birdie. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. He's currently tied for 5th. Here we are at the second tee. You like that, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 19 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Damn it.
A bit wild on approach there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, you'll take that.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently 5 under for the event.
That's probably going to be rough. Yep.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Opportunity to make their par. There it is. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 5. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 5th.
Stop.
Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. We need this one to bounce right.
It did.
Not a
It
bad
bounced
shot,
a bit.
that one. Putting for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Well played.
Finally, they needed it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
He's currently tied for 6th. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
No, it's going to fucking rough.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
How close was that to going down? Putting for a par now. That's well holed. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Handy effort, that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Jumped into the fucking rock.
come on. You're better than that. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut. Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Okay, that'll work.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ah,
That's frustrating. That's disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh, right
Shit.
by the hole.
damn par.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the beginning of the back nine. The 10th. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Bit too heavy-handed there. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance.
Damn it.
All in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
Little birdie look in here.
The old hammer hands putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
The wind is at their back on this one.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Damn it.
That got a little out of control, I think.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
This putt is about 17 feet long.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Just didn't drop. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
On the tee of a par 3. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Ooh. A par putt awaits. And the putt drops. Now 2 under. Heading down the stretch. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Fucking cabbage. We're in the water.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Nope.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Ooh, that almost went down. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Was on a good line. Putting for bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Yep, well hold for bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Oh, well done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this putt for a final score of 78. No, that's too bad. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And that's how he signs off on this event. And as this tournament comes to a close, Rich, it's going to be a top 20 finish for this player.
It was okay, but not good enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. More work ahead.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey, Rich Bean here in the booth. This week, we're taking in the beauty of the Jacobson Homestead, Rich. What do the players face off the first tee?
Well, nothing beautiful about this except for the scenery. 496 yards from the back
Yes.
tee. Players must avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee, but don't bail out right. Some massive trees will block you out. Second shot slightly downhill to a green that slopes from right to left. Only 2 bunkers on this hole, Luke. Avoid them both at all costs.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Stop.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player.
This is his third.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Fuck.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher.
Third shot now.
And back to the play, shall we? Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers.
I'm trying to play in another one. That would suck.
Let's see if we can make this big
like
putt
this
for
one.
birdie.
Course sucks. Yeah, it goes that way. Fuck.
A bit long on that one. Oh, just missed.
Fucking double bogey.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure.
Bouncing. Bing.
Well played. Been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
143.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
balance. Better balance.
Yeah, nicely played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That'll sting a bit. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Looking at a par 5 here.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Sitting at 2 over par.
Oh, hit the fucking tree.
Oh, caught up in some branches. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago. Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. This putt is about 8 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt is for bogey. Ooh, that looks like a pure strike. Here we are in front of a par 3. This one needs to kick left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Currently at +3 for the round. Here we have a long par 5. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's nicely done. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's a handy shot. Getting ready to play their third. Nice recovery there.
judging it beautifully.
And down it goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. That's tidy. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down. That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. That gets the job done. Sitting at 2 over for the day. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Unable to find the green on this one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Nice little par putt here.
Good putt, that. Currently at 2 over par. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, that was mashed. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. This one might need to get down a little. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, Rich, think they're going to make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Oh, so close. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Now at the 17th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. That's some good golf right there. Going with the hybrid.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Okay, steady now. Putting for bogey here. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Looking forward to watching the next 2 rounds.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Hey guys, it's Bart6456 signing off. See you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed PGA Tour 2K23, so hit me up in the comments. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Bart6456 out.